we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Few days just after Diwali, I saw this palm tree that we got from Ikea started drooping. I wanted to fix this somehow because the plant looked absolutely healthy. So I took some floral wire and bunched all the stems together and tied it around. Today, I want to talk a little bit about my small little garden that we have established over few days. But before that, let me take you to one of my favorite places in Mumbai.
And we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling just loving this moment.
In Geo World Drive, which is quite close to our place, this is a new place called as Foo, and it has some really delicious Asian cuisine. You talk about dim sums, sushis, delicious mocktails, soups. There is everything that you would love to have on an Asian platter. We thoroughly enjoyed our lunch.
I'll watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you, everything's complete. Do you know how much I
Their savories are, of course, very good, but their desserts do not lag behind either. So, I personally ordered the sneakers, and Ishi ordered, like always, her favorite cheesecake. I have made cheesecake several times, but the sneaker cake is definitely on my list, and I'm for sure going to try this at home. After such a heavy lunch, we decided to go for a mall walk, and the best place to soak up all the goodness of home decor was West Elm. From beautiful pillow covers to eclectic modern couches, especially these lanterns really caught my eyes.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Couple of pieces were on discount of 20%.
I'm looking. With you, everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
We stopped by Starbucks to just grab our afternoon coffee. So, there is this joke that I've shared on Instagram that from the very childhood, my name is always misspelled or mispronounced. Has it ever happened to you? Did you also have some nicknames when you were a child? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear that. On our way back home, we found a array of nursery and we decided to buy a couple of plants. Honestly, my idea was to buy 2 or 3 plants, but Anshuman was in full mood to pick as many plants as it can. So I have mentioned before also that I am a beginner level gardener, and with so many plants around me in the house currently, I can share few tips with you on gardening without any balcony or even a small balcony area. My first tip would be that to pick the type of plant you want in your home. For us, oxygen giving plants was the prime most concern. Palm trees, snake plant, pothos, they were our top choices. My another tip would be to create a gardening basket where you keep all your gardening supplies together. Some manure, some pest control, pebbles, empty pots and gardening tools. I recently added some gardening gloves as well in this caddy. My third tip would be to find the right spot to do your gardening. Initially, we were doing it in our guest bathroom. We soon realized it was getting really stuffy, so we moved to our living room area. Roll the carpets, and that was a great spot for all our gardening activities. Cleanup was not difficult either. My fourth tip would be to choose the right potting soil. For indoor plants or plants which receive very less sunlight, requires a very porous soil. So mixing right amount of coco peat based on where you have kept your plant will be crucial. If the water gets stagnant inside the pot, it might cause root rotting. Make it easy for yourself. Do not make gardening as a very difficult chore, as it is one of the daily chores. You will have to take care of the plants. Involve your family members too. Like putting that giant pot on those caster wheel stands was so helpful. And I will leave the link of the plant stand in the description box. Having right tools, gadgets, and a little bit of help here and there makes gardening a super fun activity.
I heard that you cried. Come this way, let me be a friend. My home's open wide. We can live.
Taking care of plants regularly will result in healthy plants. So my next tip is to keep the pests away. Always use some organic pesticides. I prefer neem oil.
You try. If you keep believing.
My next tip would be to use organic fertilizer or manure. I use this seaweed fertilizer. And my last tip is to start small and then take it upwards slowly.
We can die. We can live here. We can
Do let me know in the the comments what made you start gardening. What's your story? Plants make a beautiful home decor, and that was my starting point.
My heart levitates, oh, oh so bright.